Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now. One other thing that I did this weekend was drop one of my subscriptions. I have a few subscriptions. I had more at one point in time, and then slowly but surely started to get rid of them. You know that in here, my home office, you might be able to find it at live.perillo.com. Well, actually, you will. I never really leave that frequently. And when I do leave the house, I take a car, unless I'm riding with somebody else, which doesn't happen all that often. I was paying for a satellite radio subscription for a couple of years. And then I realized I really wasn't using it all that much. So I called up. I had to tell them 5 times, yes, I really want to quit. And ultimately, they let me go. And this is a few months back. And I've been fine without it, honestly. I get into the car. I either turn on a local radio or I start streaming through Pandora. As I noted in an earlier video, I am not really paying for Pandora at this point. I just listen to ads, lower quality stream, but it's not really that big of a deal for me. I've got Bluetooth wireless in the car, so it plays perfectly. And I don't really have to pay any subscription fee to get the music that I kind of want to listen to, or the genre of what I might want to listen to at any given point in time. I have a television service provider. I have not cut the cord yet. I don't plan on doing so. I have a Netflix subscription. I'm just paying for streaming only. But the service, any guesses yet as to what I dropped? Oh, New Jesus Freak 2010 has been following me on Twitter, Facebook, or Google+, or all three, because I mentioned it this weekend. So I'm glad someone's paying attention. As New Jesus Freak 2010 says, he dropped Hulu+. I did. When Hulu first came out, I was really happy to see a service that had a few of the shows that I like to watch on a regular basis, like House being one of them. And there was the promise of movies. But much like with Netflix, the movies that you might find on Hulu Plus are not really worth paying for at all. Netflix has a leg up. I think they have or seemingly a larger library. Definitively, I haven't done any comparisons. That's just, from the gut, I think, there's a few more titles here. Certainly a lot more documentaries that are interesting to watch on Netflix, and that reason is why we're going to be holding on to Netflix streaming in our house here. And Hulu Plus, on the other hand, I was paying like $9 a month for access on iOS devices, and I just never used it. Honestly, I just never did. I'm surrounded by so much entertainment. I would say 90% of the entertainment that I take in either comes from turning on a TV and watching what was there, or potentially using Redbox and renting a video. Actually, I subscribe to their text alerts, and I can rent a free movie at some point, I think this month, which is kind of nice. I signed up for that, and Diana signed up for it, so we get 2 free movies. It's great from Redbox for renting DVDs. Or I might watch something on Netflix, but it's usually YouTube, and I don't really have to pay for that anymore. And I get everything through legal means. Someone here, and I don't want to condone piracy, because I don't. I'm going to go through official channels. I'm going to do it legally, and Hulu just was not offering any value. I would be shocked if any of you out there are paying for Hulu Plus. I really would be. You're not getting that much, because some of those networks are now publishing their content through dedicated apps outright. I can get an Adult Swim app for iOS and watch Robot Chicken anytime I want. Not every single episode, but it's difficult to find any application, whether you pay for it or you get it for free, that has everything available to you. NBC, CBS. I mean, the list kind of grows and grows and grows. I mean, they're not all doing a great job at it, but the content is available through other means without having to pay for it. And in terms of sitting through ads, I know some people are just completely opposed to it. It doesn't really bother me all that much. Maybe I'm the only one. I am not bothered by advertisements. If they weren't there, great. If they are there, it's okay, fine, whatever. You got to deal with it, right? I want to do everything in legal ways, but I dropped Hulu. I don't think it's today worth paying for. I don't think it's going to be around for much longer. I think the networks are just done. They're doing their own thing. It doesn't matter what Hulu has. There's really no need for Hulu to exist at this point. I don't know. That's my opinion. That's what I did this weekend. Dropped a subscription, and I'm starting to look at all the other subscriptions that I have, and there's not many. And then thinking, do I really need to be paying this? Am I really getting that much value out of what I'm paying for? Food for thought if you have a subscription, and if you have an opinion on Hulu, I'm sure you're going to share it.